Hi, Jessica with A1c Wise here. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 stupid simple strategies that I have been using for the last year and a half with type 1 diabetes that have successfully allowed me to get the body that I want, tight blood sugar control, healthy A1c levels, and finally restore that youthful energy that I remember having. I am so excited to share these strategies with you because unfortunately I spent nearly 2 decades mistreating my body because I didn't believe it was possible to be thin and healthy if I had type 1 diabetes. But with the implementation of these few strategies, I categorically know that it is not true. I am living proof that you can have the body you want, the blood sugars you want, and the A1c levels you need in order to live successfully with type 1 diabetes. I used to use dangerous and disgusting strategies to stay thin and lean. I would binge and purge, I would skip meals, I would skip shots, or I would go to the gym and work out like a fanatic. I was 12 years old when I was diagnosed, and I was obsessed with keeping a thin body, and I just didn't believe that if I took insulin or ate normally that this was possible. It wreaked havoc on my blood sugars, my A1c levels, and who knows what else. These strategies were really effective in middle school and high school and college, but eventually they became ineffective, and not only did I begin to look terrible, I started to feel terrible as well. I started to gain weight after college. I visibly looked puffy and inflamed, my hair looked unhealthy, and my eyes and skin began to look dull. I had no energy, and I felt very uncomfortable and miserable in my own skin and body. Eventually, I had enough. I knew that I needed to make a serious change. And my guess is, that's why you're watching this video right now. And I commend you because I truly believe, because I've been where you're at, that it takes courage to get so sick up and fed of living out of control, being in a body that you hate, and having no control over your diabetes, that you finally have enough and you go out and you look for solutions. Those without type 1 diabetes simply don't know the frustrations of living with it daily, the constant weight fluctuations, the ups and downs in your blood sugars, being all over the place emotionally because of high and low blood sugars, and inconsistent energy because you simply don't have the control that you should. I couldn't live like that anymore. It was physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausting, and I know that you feel the same. I was tired of being out of control. I was sick of beating myself up for not having control, and I was sick of living in fear that I was going to suffer from unnecessary complications because I couldn't get my blood sugars under control. I felt ashamed of my body. I was miserable in my own skin. I was hopeless about my health, and I was lacking the energy that allowed me to do the things that once brought a lot of enjoyment and fun into my life. Each time in the past that I had looked for solutions, I came up empty-handed. Whether I searched the internet or talked to professionals, they all recommended the same thing, that if I wanted better blood sugar control, I simply needed to take more insulin. Well, this is a great solution, unless you care about your weight, how you feel in your own skin, what size clothes you wear, and how you and others perceive you. Look, I'm not saying that your weight and your body are the only thing that matter in this life, but the hard truth is how you feel about your body and how you physically look and feel does impact your life in many ways. Because I couldn't find any solutions that I resonated with or that I thought were viable, I decided to make my own body a testing ground, and I was totally determined to find the perfect solution that would finally allow me to successfully live with type 1 diabetes in a body that I loved, with a weight that I was proud of, with excellent blood sugar control, and with youthful energy levels. Of course, I partnered with health professionals because I wanted to ensure what I was doing was safe, effective, and would work for others with type 1 diabetes. I didn't just want to help myself. I knew that if I was struggling and if I was frustrated with weight issues and controlling my type 1 diabetes, that there were probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of others with type 1 diabetes feeling the same way. The 12-week program changed my life. It can change yours as well. Before I tell you about the program, I want to share with you just 3 itty-bitty strong fundamental principles that are utilized in this program so you can have immediate access to tools that can literally alter your life. Look at these pictures. On the left, I'm puffy and inflamed and sick looking, and in my opinion, a little chunky. And on the right, well, that's me now. After using these principles consistently for a year and a half, I look completely different. I feel completely different. People who haven't seen me in years cannot believe how much better I look. But the most important thing is I'm finally thin and taking care of my blood sugars at the same time. 3 things you have to do. Minimize your carb intake. You've got to have the mantra, eat fat to lose fat, and you must start incorporating strength training. I get way more in depth about each of these 3 principles in my 12-week program, so I'm just going to go over them briefly here. The more insulin you take, the more inflamed you are, the more prone you are to being fat, insulin-resistant, lethargic, and puffy. Bottom line, carbs require insulin to process, so it makes perfect sense that if you reduce the amount of carbs you take, you can reduce the amount of insulin you take, and some of that weight will begin to fall off. Stop fearing fat. This is the number 2 thing I want you to remember. Fat is not the enemy. Not all fats, of course, are created equal, so you can't go out and eat Ho-Hos and pizza, but if you truly want your body to be a fat-burning furnace, you must eat the right fats in the right amounts. Fats found in nuts, avocados, some oils, and most fish. Remember, eat fat to lose fat. And lastly, you've got to build lean muscle. It is key if you want to lose weight and get tighter control over your blood sugars. Lean muscle increases resting metabolic rate. It improves your insulin sensitivity. It reduces the amount of insulin you need on a daily basis, and it can successfully help lower your blood sugar readings. Consistent implementation of these 3 stupid, simple principles helped me successfully lose over 15 pounds in 12 weeks flat. And over the last year and a half, I have lost over 25 pounds. I am 6 feet tall and I weigh just under 140 pounds. I have the tightest blood sugar control I've ever had, and I have restored my youthful energy levels. Remember, I come from a place of being totally out of control. After college, my A1c was over 14. The Peace Corps denied me because my A1c was so high. If utilizing these principles can transform my body, my health, and my life, they can certainly do the same for you. You might be asking yourself why this program will be any different, because in the past you've worked out, you've minimized your carbohydrates, and you've tried certain programs with no results. Well, the answer is simple and easy. You didn't have a step-by-step program guiding you through the process, so you know exactly what to eat on a daily basis, how to work out, what to do to work out, and other strategies to utilize to ensure your success. Stop beating yourself up. It happened to me too. Humans are interesting. As soon as we have a plan in place and we agree to some accountability and we equip ourselves with proven tools, we can achieve anything, and that includes weight control, blood sugar control, and reduced A1c levels, even if you have type 1 diabetes. The great news, you can stop beating yourself up, worrying if or when you will get results, wondering how to implement and what to implement, because I've now developed a 12-week incredible plan that takes you step by step, day by day, from point A to point B, so you can get the body and the health that you've been striving for. In conjunction with a medical doctor, a naturopath medical doctor, a semi-pro bodybuilder, and a licensed nutritionist, I created this program. It's been tested not only on me over the last year and a half, but hundreds of people with type 1 diabetes, and I can confidently say that you will get results. So long as you adhere to the 12-week program for the full 12 weeks, exactly like it's laid out. So stop making excuses and waiting till tomorrow to take action. We both know it's not going to happen. Invest in the program now so you can truly begin to change your body and your health. I can't make this crucial decision for you, but I can and will make it easy for you to make by removing all the risks. If you follow this 12-week program and you don't lose weight, feel better, get better blood sugar control, and have more energy, 0 questions will be asked, and I'll give you your money back. So no more excuses. No more guessing about what to eat, how to work out, and what strategies to use. It's all laid out for you in this 12-week Type 1 to Type Awesome program. So add the program to your cart now. All the meals are laid out for you, so you know exactly what to eat every day for meals and snacks for 12 weeks. You get all the workouts laid out for you. There's a ton of education because I believe that knowledge is power. You get workout, blood sugar, and insulin love so you can truly track your progress and see all the improvements that you're making. You get a contract because I know that when you sign your name to a contract, you'll be that much more motivated to stick to the 12 weeks. And you also get video URLs, so that way if you've never been to the gym before, you know exactly how to perform every single workout correctly so you can get maximum results. And you get all of this for just $49.99. It's an investment that we all can agree is a total no-brainer, especially because you know that it'll transform your body and your health. Don't just take my word for it. Deborah told me this is a program that I have looked for my entire diabetic life. And Michael told me that he never thought the program would work for him, and he was so happy that it proved him wrong. And Karen told me that it changed her life and finally gave her the confidence she needed so she could have the body she wanted and the blood sugar control that her doctor told her she had to have. It is time for you to take action and make your health, your body, and your life the #1 priority. Type 1 to Type Awesome makes it easy and guides you step by step to a leaner, more energized, and more healthy body. Guaranteed. Add the program to your cart now and get started on your total transformation. Remember to keep me updated on all your success, because hearing your stories continues to fuel my motivation to help more and more people. I know that together, me, you, and this program can truly give you the body you want and the blood sugar control you need to successfully live with type 1 diabetes. Thanks for watching this video. Add the program to your cart and get going to a healthier, fitter, leaner, and more joyful you.